Your eyes are not cameras. The connection between your brain and your eyes does not function the way a camera does. We think it does. We think that what we see is reality, but that's not actually the case. You see, the eyes and the brain, what that is an imaging probability generator. That means that what we see is not a photorealistic representation of the world. What it is our mind's best guess of what will probably happen a fraction of a second in the future based on previous experiences. So constantly our mind is making judgments based on things we have observed and experienced in the past. So, again, that probably sounds like some crazy New Age thinking. It's not, it's science. It is absolute science. Now, think about this. Have you ever heard anybody talk about a car crash that they were in? What did they say? They came out of nowhere. I didn't see them coming. And they didn't. They really didn't. They're being honest. Because if they did see the other car swerving into them, turning in, or being right in front of them, when they crashed, they wouldn't have crashed. There's a disputed story about Columbus when he landed on the island, which is now the Dominican Republic. It goes like this, that the natives were unable to see the three ships of Columbus, that they were unable to see them until they stepped on board those ships and handled them with their hands and were able to experience them firsthand. Now, I don't know if that story's true or not, but if it is, it makes sense. This is a culture that had never seen a sailing ship before. They did not have boats. And so, now I'm sure if there is truth to the story, they did see something, but they didn't recognize it as a boat, supposedly. Now, if that sounds crazy, think about this. Have you ever watched an MMA fight, watched a UFC event? You ever watched the UFC with somebody who does not understand grappling, who doesn't know anything about wrestling or jiu-jitsu? And you can be watching the best grapplers in the world doing some amazing stuff on the ground. And what do they say? Why are they just hugging each other? What's going on? And you look at your friend and you're like, no, it's not just hugging. There's all this technique going on. And you and your friend can both be looking at an underhook. And you might recognize that's an underhook. That's an important technique that gives you leverage and allows you to set up other techniques. And your friend is just seeing two shirtless guys hugging each other because he's used to seeing punches. That's what he wants to see.